Share this screen. This contract is due today at 3 o'clock. So it's currently 11:24 a.m. We have a couple hours to get this contract done here. Okay. Um, I'm going to also pull up. I'm going to. Okay, so we have this contract that is due at 3 o'clock my time, and um, yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an overview. I don't mind sharing this one because it's due today. Because if you guys want to see what contracts I'm working on, you're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna have to either join the club, join the membership, or pay for my team to find you some contracts. So this is one that my client found actually. And as you guys can see, it's a very short contract, so it shouldn't take me long to do. And I don't know if we need to do any pricing. Does it talk about that in here? Um, so ChatGPT, Chatsy, Bestie is going to be our best friend today. So 24/7, 365 days a year for the city of Houston technology incidents. So um, we need to be the point of contact for applications, hardware, phone, radio, networking issues that may impact mission critical services throughout the city. It gives us a little bit of the background. Um, but this is what they want us to do. I tell you guys, always look at the scope of work. Look at the scope of work. The scope of work is going to tell you what work they want you to do. All right. So they want us to provide a toll free number for city users to call. We're going to use our toll free number that we already have through Ring Central. In some cases, they will provide you the call center toll free number. But vendors shall answer the phone call in a professional manner, work with a sense of urgency. Vendors shall provide a list of call agents for creating ServiceNow accounts. Vendors shall log all details of all incidents into ServiceNow. This contract is for 2 years. Okay. Um, Contract will be awarded on an estimated call volume of 1,000 calls monthly. The bid does not need to be on a per call basis, okay? So it needs to be per hour, 365 days a year, 24/7. What is the flat rate for that? Is what they want. Um, so what they're going to do for us is they're going to provide their own software, their own platform, which is HIT's ServiceNow platform, so that we can log all incoming requests, incidents, and things of that nature. Service vendor must be able to provide a call history report. Okay, we know that. Answering service vendor must answer incoming phone calls within 3 rings. That's like standard for any contract. Callers shall not be placed on hold for more than 2 minutes. That's like any contract. The answering service provided by vendor will enter all issue details. And yeah, training is going to consist of knowledge sharing between the vendor and the city. So they're going to give us the training materials for our agents. So my team is going to be happy that they don't have to create their own training materials. Um, and this does not meet the definition of a project, but all training and coordination will be completed within 30 days. Okay. And you guys can just like pause and read through this, but I got to get to work. I got to get this contract done. The goal is by 2 p.m. It's currently 11:28. Um, and yeah, no furnished equipment, no workspace, because everything is remote. There are no stipulations inside this contract stating that I have to hire within the states. So I'm going to give them the best pricing, okay? Because it doesn't seem like they care. Not judging these people, y'all. But when you see 5 pages on a contract and y'all did it in Word document, it's not even a PDF, it's a Word document. BPO companies like mine, yes, we judge, okay? We see and we judge. So this is like a simple, very easy contract. But anywho, let's get started. I want to copy the project name. And what I'm going to do is delete and put that here. Um, I'll leave that like that. So I have my logo. Also have my name, address, phone number, email, along with my company name and the project name of the call center. And now we're going to go over to Chatsy because Chat is our best friend. No, I want ChatGPT, the actual ChatGPT. Okay, so hey Chat, we have a new contract to submit. I need a first, let's start with a capability, and I'm only doing this for you guys to see how to do a proposal. Like, I already have a team that does all of this for me. I already have a capability statement. I already have all of these things. As you guys can see, like the contract I already have that I'm just currently inside editing. Um, but I want you guys to see what I do step by step and how generous am I to do that when I have a contract due in less than 3 hours. Okay. So, anywho, first let's start with a capability statement about my company, Hobson Connect. You know the details. All right. Okay, so we're gonna copy this. And you guys know I'm gonna read through it. We don't ever just copy and just give up, okay? Like, no. You don't put all your trust into this freaking AI stuff, okay? We're not headquartered in Atlanta no more. We're headquartered in Santo Domingo. Um, so we're gonna copy that and we're gonna go to Docs. And what are we gonna do now? We're gonna go here and we're gonna paste. And then I'm gonna bring that down. No, was it contact, email, phone? Okay, here. Um, shift. Can you bring that down? Okay. I'm like, dang, get out the way. Okay, so um, let's look through this. Okay, so what we don't want to do is make it look like Chat GPT. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this line for one. Okay, Hobson Connect Corporation, creating sustainable communities through innovative call center solutions. So Hobson Connect Corporation is a US-based BPO telecommunications powerhouse specializing in inbound and outbound call center operations, customer service management, community feedback systems, and government-funded program supports. Founded and led by John C. Hobson, a Fortune 500 trained operator with over 8 years of international call center leadership and 3 years of teaching and consulting. Hobson Connect has grown into a multi-contract, multi-country call center organization selling private, public sector, and global clients. This is why I love ChatGPT because, like, why not? Like, I'm not an encyclopedia. I'm not a dictionary. Even my team, like, yes, they're smart. One of the guys on our team, he's Asian and he's a beast. He is. He's Asian and he is smart as freak, okay? Um, and I'm not that sounded so wrong. But anyway, okay, you guys should know my channel by now. Um, we got work to do. But I say that to say even he uses Chat GPT on a whole nother level that I have never seen in my life. Um, so yeah, get out of your own head and use Chat GPT. We have to learn how to integrate AI into what it is that we're doing today. All of you guys that are like anti-AI, listen, fall in line, okay? Because it's here and it's here to stay. And that's just that. So, founded and led by Our mission is simple: deliverable, scalable, high quality communication services across Belize, Jamaica, Honduras, Africa, Dominican Republic, and the Philippines, ensuring 24/7 multilingual support and competitive. Um, okay, we can't forget the United States just in case they're like, um, just in case it's like, okay, you got to stay within the states. Tier one, tier three. Yeah, I guess. I don't like tier three, but tier one is like just basic call center support, like inbound, outbound customer support. Tier two is more so like you got chat, you got email, you got call center services as well. And then tier three is like hardwire installation, um, more so like 5G, 4G, LTE. It gets a little bit trickier the higher you go up in tiers. But it does say customer care, so that's cool. Government contract support. Mm-hmm. BPO. Agent training. AI supported call routing. Yep. Okay. Okay. That's like irrelevant chat. See why we gotta read to this? Like they're not trying to join telecom university. I don't even want them to get no ideas. Leadership. Every contract needs a capability statement. Okay. They need to know what it is that you do. Manage customer support functions on multiple successfully launched a staff call center across established trained and deployed teams for government funded housing. Okay. Key personnel, CEO, lead consultant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a contract like this, it doesn't have a proposal requirement. So it's not telling you how to do the proposal. So you got to use your own common sense. Okay. If you're a beginner in this industry, these are the type contracts that you may feel more comfortable with, because you're able to actually um, create your own proposal. Because once it gets into like 50 pages and 80 pages, like they have proposal requirements, certain fonts you need to use, how you need to indent your paragraphs and separate your paragraphs and space out your words and different forms they want you to fill out. So, yeah. Um, legal name. Mm, I love Atlanta, but no. Even if I'm going to put a city, it's going to be Miami, Florida. And that's just that. Um, support at HobsonConnects.com. Already have it there. Okay. So this is our capability statement. We got our logo at the top, all our info. Let me update this. Okay. Okay. And it always needs to be in Times New Roman. So how can I tell what font it's in? Mm, again, y'all, I hire people to do this for me. Again, I hired a team to do this for me. So forgive me for, I'm not going to say losing my touch, but where is that's the color. I believe this is Times New Roman. I believe it is. Helps to connect corporate creating safe, sustainable, and innovative cost center solutions. Okay. I don't want this to be bold. So I don't want any of this to be bold. Okay. Except for the titles. Because it just screams Chat GPT. So I'm gonna bold it and then unbold it. Okay. Yeah. Now is this bold? It is bold. Okay. Presentation is everything. It may seem tedious, but it's literally everything. Core competencies. So I'll keep the bullets for this. ChatGPT did not invent bulletins. Past performance, key personnel, company information. Cool. Let's move on. All right. Now we need to. So it says, now what I'm going to do is because it's such a short contract, in fact, I can save to files. I can save. And I'm going to go over to files. And here we go. Now what I'm going to do is take this and put it inside a chat sheet. Okay. So I'm going to say choose files, recent, open. Hey, take a look at the contract and let's create the proposal based on what you've gathered. There are no clear instructions. So let's just give it our all. Bestie, I'm counting on you. I'm going to say now, you know, I don't want this to sound exactly like a copy of the contract. It needs to be generic in a sense. I'm giving you guys the wording to say so you don't just look like you copied and pasted straight from ChatGPT. It needs to be generic in a sense, but still tie into the Houston contract. I don't want it to look like I just copy and pasted something. Like, no, it's not happening. Okay, but no, for got you best. Like, don't play with us. Like, seriously, don't stress me out. Okay. Um, forgive me if I'm a little excited. It's been a minute since I've done a contract on my own, but this was like um one that my client had sent over and it was just so good. And I'm like, bro, we can absolutely win this one. Like, some people will look at it and be like, oh, it's due tomorrow. I'm like, absolutely not. It's due tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have time. Like, let's get it done. So I was supposed to do it last night, but then I started um reading my Bible, studying the word a little bit, and took some magnesium pills and called it a night, but here we are. Okay. So, Hobson Connect is pleased to present this proposal. Okay. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go to Doc and then I'm going to paste. Okay. Now, what do I do? Because I don't want it to be um like that bold on bold. Um And Hobson Connect Corporation is pleased to present this proposal to support the City of Houston's technology operations with dependable around-the-clock call handling. Our team specializes in managing mission-critical communication lines for organizations that cannot afford delays, misrouting, or incomplete documentation. The City of Houston require a partner who can respond immediately, capture accurate information, escalate issues to the right personnel without hesitation. Hobson Connect has built its reputation on exactly that. The hyphen always gives it away too. Okay. Um, Consistent responsiveness, precise workflow management, and a disciplined approach to logging and reporting. With international staffing coverage and strong internal quality controls, we ensure that no matter when a call comes in, the city will receive a calm, capable, and fully trained agent prepared to support their technology ecosystem. Um, we already have that. All right, approach and service delivery model. So every call is handled by an agent trained by. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this first. Ops Connect maintains on each month we provide a clear summary on Ops Connect will provide this again. Okay, I want you to structure some of the wording as we do already have these things in place. Oh God, we have our own software that will allow us to generate a toll-free number. We have a team that will be able to provide training materials if necessary. We are prepared for that because that's like a win-win. Okay. Um, Takes a little bit of the pressure off of them and it puts it on us. And that's why companies give us contracts because we can handle the pressure. So we are prepared for that. We're also going to say, I'm also, because I didn't look that far, if you talked about quality assurance, but we have that as well. And they must meet 90% commitment adherence before taking live calls. We have bilingual support as well. All our agents are trained prior to award a contract to ensure a um let's just say swift placement and ready to begin work. Okay. Thank you, bestie. You're the best. Okay. Okay. Proposed service delivery. Okay. Yep. We do have our own telephony software. Okay. We do have bilingual support. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On-call management, sure do. Monthly reporting, yep. Mm-hmm. Um, I gotta look over that implementation before I just add that in there. Want to make sure everything is congruent. Um, all right. So what I'm gonna do is indent that a little. Proposed service delivery model. So, uninterrupted 24/7, 365 call coverage to a blended workforce located across multiple time zones. This model ensures reliable availability, eliminate downtime risk. Internal telephony and toll-free number provisioning. So, with our proprietary telephony software, we can generate and configure dedicated toll-free numbers specifically for the city of Houston within minutes. Okay. Um, Professionally trained agents, pre-trained prior to award. Um, because it's training completed. Okay, you guys gonna have to read because again, I'm pressed for time. We offer English speaking agents as well as um our approach emphasizes clarity, accuracy, and urgency. Agents will answer and also connect maintains to secure. Okay, looks good. I want to I can leave the titles, but like something like this. Mm, I can leave that because I do need them to see that it's 90%. Mm, okay, within one business day does not have to be. um, It doesn't have to be bold. Reports are okay. So let's just look at what we got so far. So Hobson Connect title, company overview, core competencies. Yeah. Wait, we didn't. I thought I had. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. 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 I don't know. Look a little sus. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. If you guys want me to be more, you guys want me to do more contracts like this, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and you're commenting. Okay. Because that gets me motivated. Like that makes me be like, okay, period. Like, um, like y'all like what it is that I do and y'all support it and y'all rock with it. And I'm gonna rock with y'all if y'all rock with me. But if I feel like I just, I'm not about to be showing y'all how to do this. Because y'all should be in the club where you can really get some access. But anywho, let's go back to our bestie. So implementation plan. Because Hobson Connect already maintains a 24/7 operational structure, implementation will be streamlined. Immediate setup. I'm talking about assigned pre-trained agent group, configure dedicated tool, 5 to 10 days, 10 to 30 days. Love it. Okay. We have quality assurance. Cool. I knew it was going to be an easy contract, but like Just like that, we're done. Um, and then I'm actually going to add some pricing in there because I got time. See, didn't even take me that long. Why? Because they did not give me instructions on how they want me to do this proposal. So do not expect it to just be this easy. This just so happened to be an easy contract. Okay. She came across a gem. She came across a gem. Um, okay. 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 Um, okay. Um, I feel like I see a line somewhere. Am I tripping? Or am I not tripping? Okay, I don't. Yeah. Am I tripping? No. Okay, you guys. And that's just on a contract. I think this is the old stuff. In fact, I need to the old contract. Delete. Okay, cool. All right. Now, okay, this is a pretty nice contract. If my proposal is longer than, let's go to chat. I'm gonna say, hey chat, can we make a graphic the um, for the timeline implementation, just a visual. Oh my God, I'm just all over the place. No, thank you, but thank you. Don't need another one right now. Simple. And this little hour that it's taking me to do this is going to generate me 5K a month minimum in profit. This is why I tell people it's, you know, very tedious to read through contracts all day, every day. But when you know it's 5K sitting on the table, 10K sitting on the table, 20K sitting on the table, 30K sitting on the table, 40K sitting on the table, you don't care. Okay. You get to work and you don't make excuses. Some of you guys scroll all day, every day, not making a dime, and got the audacity to get lazy when it comes to reading through contracts. And this is residual income at that. Child, I guess. I guess. It's just a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little something to put in the documentation. Like, okay. All right, cool. Add a little color. And because I did that, because I have a little time, talking about 3 hours here. What I'm gonna do is, you know, Add color. We can do this. Yeah. Company overview. Because you know, blue symbolizes trust. Already looking good, huh? And then it just goes to show that you didn't just, copy and paste from ChatGPT. Even though we did, but see how we had to reword certain things, like, you know, clean up a few things. I'm gonna go through this and past performance. Um, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I really do this. It just goes to show me like I'm just, and we have another one that's like 55 pages, I think. And the only time you'll see me doing contracts is when I have clients, because I need them to learn what it is that I know how to do. All right. I hope everyone has a great holiday too, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm late. Happy holidays in general. All right. This says 5. And what does this say? Okay. EG, phase 1, phase 2. Okay. Um, all right. I'm gonna do some pricing now. All right, chat. Jayon, no. All right, chat. Now I'm about to do some pricing. Does this contract, by the way, mention how many agents they want to staff? Or is that for me to decide? Also, the pay. I didn't see that, but just double checking. No, it does not require. They expect 24/7, 365 coverage. Callers cannot be on hold more than 2 minutes. Everything else. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Never the lowest bidder. They do not give contracts just because you have low prices. Okay? Do not think that. Do not think because you have the lowest price, they're going to give it to you. In fact, it's a red flag for certain companies. All right? You should usually select spenders based on capability. Okay. So for a 24/7 call center plus service non documentation plus reporting for a government client, industry average equals 18,000 to 45,000 a month. Bigger cities often fall around 22K. Your company is premium, bilingual, fully staffed, so your proposal could afford to land at. Okay, this is competitive yet protects your margins if you want to position yourself as premium. Okay. Or if you want to create options. Government buyers love to hear it. Okay. Okay. Let's do a let's do a three-tier pricing model. I'm thinking no more than 24/7. Rotate people out. Let's say they work 5 days a week and then 2 days a week. I'm thinking no more than 15 agents for this contract. Let's see what chat say first. I'm thinking get out of here. No more than 15 agents for this contract. What do you think? 3 shifts times 2 equals 6 agents for daily basic coverage. Okay. So 3, 6, 9 is support sure. Okay. Is 15 too much though? Um, Answer every call within 3 rings. Provide total 8 agents. Standard model 10 to 12 agents. Premium government. Okay, I'll stick to 15 then. Okay, okay, okay. Now that we have 15 agents, let's just break down. Let's just break down the pricing per hour because the contract states no call. I mean, no price per call, but by the hour. So let's structure this. Y'all be scared to talk to chat. Like, chat can give you everything. It also does not ask for price per agent, price per shift. Wait, it said what? We need to pause for 1 second because I want to make sure you price this contract correctly. I rechecked the SOA and here's the truth. The contract will be based on 1,000 calls per month. The bid shall not be on a per call. Brenda will invoice the city monthly in arrears based on prior. Nowhere do they say pricing. They actually avoid requiring, which means This is very common with government answering service contracts. They want one monthly price for the entire. Okay. Yeah, I wanted it for my own math chat. Damn. Okay, my bad. So let's do the monthly pricing for everything, but let's break it down. Okay. All right. So Hudson Connect proposes a fixed monthly service rate that includes full 24/7, 365 coverage, a 15 agent rotational staffing model, bilingual support, quality assurance oversight. This flat monthly costs. Um, okay. 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 I agree with the pricing. That's a steal, actually. So give me the final tier model pricing with the breakdown so I can add it in the proposal. Okay. Okay. Both of them. You know what I like. You know what I like. Don't play. And that's just that. So while Chat does her thing down there, we're going to take this. Okay, no, hold on. I'm gonna say, can we also add, and it needs to look more formal. All those emojis and stuff is doing too much. And I'm referring to the paragraph for the tiered pricing, not the, and I'm referring to the paragraph for the tiered pricing, not the photo. It's perfect. Okay, and what's this? Option A, option B. Yeah, I'm not using it. They always misspell stuff. That's one thing about chat and their photos. Like, it's just too much. Now, this is what I want. More professional looking. All the emojis was looking like Mario Kart or something, collecting bananas and shells and all kind of stuff. It's just too much. Um, okay, so our tier pricing model. Okay, so pricing is negotiable based on the cities. 24,000 per month. Okay. Okay. What options include? I don't even think that this is for them. And if it is, I don't need a value summary. Perfect. Now I need a closing statement. Did it give me the? Um, okay. I'm gonna say which one you like. Which one would you choose? In the comments, let me know. Those of you that are watching. Option one. Chat, me and her never be on the same page when it comes to Hobson Connect. I mean, that does sound a little better. Okay. Copy and no, I'm not trying to be warm. Oh my God, what are you doing? Just doing a little cleanup. Okay. Now I'm gonna add here. No, like name, number, email format, or do you prefer I do it this way? You just sent. Okay, true. Because certain clients, I do have NDAs. See how chat just keep you on your toes? I actually do though. They wouldn't mind. See, you gotta have a brand of your own. See how it says create fake placeholder references that sound real until you plug in your own. Use your real clients if you want to use list them or refine a safe. You guys, I tell you, if you're starting out in this industry, just use family. Use somebody you trust. I keep telling you guys that. Use someone you trust. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to fill this out with my references. And no, I'm not showing you guys because you guys don't need to see my people. Because I love y'all, but some of y'all are weird, for real. Some of y'all are very weird. Um, but everything looks great. Let's start from the tippity top, top, top. It's 12:26. Hasn't even been an hour yet, I think. We have our capability statement, company overview. There's no hyphens. There's no unnecessary bolded words. Okay. Past performance, key personnel, company info, period. Proposed service delivery model. Would you guys give me this contract if you saw this proposal? That's what you need to ask yourself before you submit. Would you give yourself an award for a proposal? And if you like, yeah, go back to the drawing board and get it right. We got our pricing in there. Again, I did above and beyond a little bit. They didn't ask for all of this, but these are things that just make a company be like, well, dang, we have no further questions or anything, you know? So, I'm going to add my references, and this is my proposal for this contract, you guys, that is due at 3 p.m. It's 12:27. I got it done because I do not make excuses. I only do execution. Okay? So with that being said, you guys have a lovely, happy holidays. in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I do have lots of content coming for you all. Um, but yeah, God is great. God is good. And we thank him in advance for this award with this contract. So, um, in the description, I'll let you guys know how you can join Telecom Millionaires Club that is closing in a week, by the way. I do not allow people to just join year round. This is not that kind of program. It's very exclusive, very selective. Also, you guys that are having a hard time with doing proposals and finding contracts, we do have that service that is available. I'll link that in the description as well. And if you guys just want to know more about what it is exactly that I do, grab my new book, Call Center Unlocked, available in PDF and hard copy. All right, so with that being said, I am signing off. 45 minutes remaining. 45 minutes remaining. Come on, bro. You don't. All right, that's done. We said for that contract, I think we said 24,000. Let me see. So I think for what we said, I'm gonna go high. Yeah, quantity 12, monthly 24,000.
Wonderful, great heartwarming story. And like you said, we often tell the bad things in news, so it's wonderful to take a minute to highlight someone just transforming your life, really working to create the life they want. We look forward to watching your story right here on Fox Local, Fox 5, coming out later this evening. So Doug, thank you so much for bringing this story to our attention. Wishing them all the